I'm Sergeant Lyons with the Durham Police Department, and we're looking for determined men and women to join our department. We're offering a competitive salary starting at $54,000 for new officers and up to $73,000 for lateral officers. You'll also receive up to $13,000 in hiring bonuses and other incentives. This career isn't for everyone, but if you're not like everyone, go to DurhamPoliceJobs.com and apply today.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
Here's Theus. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And here is Raleigh now. Outside, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Davis, so skilled on the offensive end, can shoot, post up, and put it on the deck for the finish.
Turner looking around. Into the lane. Pass to Theus. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
He's just got a great touch from beyond the arc. Even back to his days as a fellow running rebel at UNLV, Theus has always been able to shoot the lights out.
And here is Raleigh now. To the paint. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Ball on the deck, LeBron coming downhill. Good night. What a drive.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Mangum-BSM hammering that one home. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The three ball. The rebound by James.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Maxwell's shot is no good. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Turner with the screen. Here's Theus. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Turner with the screen. Out to Bird. A three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
On defense, Raleigh. Yao Ming missing his last shot. And it's Larry Bird with the three. Bird's got 6.
Good way to start this game.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside.
Here we go.
And Raleigh with possession here. Now Wall. He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Here's Theus. There's the three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Pass to Edwards. The three.
You got it. Come on.
Drops in the three.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Bird. Back to Wembanyama. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Bird. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Maxwell. Guarded by Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Outside for Wembanyama. The three-pointer off the mark. In transition. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Davis. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Theus. And that one is stuffed right through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Well, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Theus. Following the score by Raleigh. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Here's Maxwell. Driving to the basket. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to John Wall.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's both from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Not many guys can score on the move like Wall. A true slasher. Gets inside with ease and has a bunch of ways to finish.
Now here's Turner. No points so far. Pass to Bird.
Switch.
Up top Turner. Here's Bird. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Dives for it. Here's Yao. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Pass to Maxwell. Turner for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Raleigh on top. They're up by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Raleigh.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bird's got 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Ball for three. Turner inside. And then Turner with the dunk. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Davis down low. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Turner attacking. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Here's Yao. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And here comes the break. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Maxwell. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Maxwell. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And Davis with the block.
Timeout, no chance. Davis, just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Raleigh leading by 4. Duncan. That one no good. Avdia from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Avdia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
We've got a minute 48 left in the second. Pass to Duncan. Here's Malone. They set the screen. All sorts of time. A nice shot by Duncan.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Gobert with it. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Cunningham drives in. Goes back up. And Reed pulls it down.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Driving in. Oh, he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Oh, they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Picked by Reed. Here's Williams. Pass to Gobert. Here's Reed. Here's Bird. Fires the 3. The rebound by Malone.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Bird. And a miss there on the triple. They swipe it. For 3. Can't hit that one. Gets it off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
Come in, count that, bro.
Leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pass to Reed. Now here's Gobert. Outside, Williams. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot.
I'm doing good. What about you, bro?
And they forced a shot clock violation.
Beast the rapper.
Tough one. In a game where
What it do?
turnovers can make the difference.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Raleigh.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use
Always
his
trying to get this
on the drive.
It's like my defense is terrible this morning. I'm gonna get right though, but I always like that though.
Vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Hill. Here he goes. No good there. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Bird. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Picked by Gobert. Out to the right wing. Back to Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Green up top. Here's Kirilenko. Buries it from 3. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Avdia attacking. Williams from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
He takes it in. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Come get it.
Avdia from outside. The rebound by Raleigh. And they're pushing it up. Outside, Green. To the right side. Here's Malone. And Reed pulls it down. Avdia with it. 1:07 left in the third quarter here. Picked by Gobert. Avdia, good. Avdia's got 5 points.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Oh, poked away. On the break. Hill for three. And Reed pulls it down. Going inside. The kick out to Williams. Back to Reed. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Malone. And that one is hammered home.
Using his superb court vision, Green is able to routinely find his open teammate.
Here's Williams. Off the outside. And it ends up out of bounds. Here's Theus. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. 5 points in the game. It'll count. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
A huge three allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
And we've just... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And it's Wall with the ball for Raleigh. They trail by 3. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
What an effort from Wall on the play, refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
And so Wall nails them both. Here's Theus. Outside for Wembanyama. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal after.
And here's Wall. Pass to Yao. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Raleigh making a change here. Here's Theus. No good on the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Kirilenko. Back to James. And there's the drive. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, this is something Bronny's working on, breaking down the defense off the dribble.
Here's Theus. Here's Maxwell. Clock at 6. The rebound by Raleigh. Here's Yao. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Bird. And here's Turner. From deep, Wembanyama. Called in by Hill. Second shot opportunity. Yao. Yes, they they get the go-ahead bucket. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides.
First 3 fucking defenders guarding him. How, bro? How is he getting everything? Foul, bitch ass.
They're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny. But he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
I'll tell you, those finishers are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And that was good.
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
Right side, Wembanyama. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Here's Theus. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Tries to keep it alive. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Green. Out left to the wing. Here's Duncan. Outside for Davis. Three-pointer, no good.
This game is on me, bro. I'm about to break this controller, dog.
So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2.
But this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these is extra important.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Seconds left to the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner. Back to Wembanyama. Yes!
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Duncan. Outside, Green. And the three off target. Here's Bird. The deep three. No good. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
I swear, bro, I'm losing back-to-back, bro. It's just the defense, bro. I don't know if it's the game this morning. I don't know if I ain't up right. I ain't up right now, but my defensive coverage is terrible. That shit's terrible. King of the court start in 2 hours. I can't play like that. I can't play like that today.
Set one. Hey, yo, man. Get ready, get ready. Oh, come on, man. I don't worry. Shut up! Shut up! Get ready, get ready. Oh, come on, man. Don't worry. Set up! Set up! Watch out! Get it, get it, get it, get it! Hey, watch it, watch it, watch it! Grab it, grab it! Oh, come on, it's time! Call if you need help. Right on. Good boy, good boy! Screen coming! Oh, right here! Ball shot up! Hey! Come on! That's right. All right, man. Watch the screen! Hey, right here! Step out! And one! I got you. Here we go, here we go. Hey, swing it. No, finish it there. I see it. Shut up. Go get it. Go for it. Right there, right here, baby. Who got the ball? And one. I hear you. Get ready to shoot. Yeah. Hey! You got it. Don't let him shoot that. Don't let him push you around. Team effort, fellas. Shot! Yes, sir. Get the ball to the Hey, swing it! Swing it! Keep your head, baby! Come on, fellas! Roll it! Roll it! Shoot down.
Yeah, I got to sacrifice. I can't do favoritism having AD and Braun. They ain't strong enough. Yeah, I ain't too slow. See, 298. I need another 100 overall. I need one more. I need somebody good though. Might get Pablo. Much more forward. Oh man, give me my money back. Now I don't want 99s. I really don't. Fuck it. Just gonna run what I got. I need somebody. I need a bona fide shooter. Bro gonna have to be the shooter. Off the dribble. Gonna have to shoot that bitch. It's good, Fleek. It's good. It's good, bro. man. Let's get it. Use the bathroom real quick. Oh, word. I'm trying to get used to the challenges. I've been trying on my phone. I got locked in, man. I think the players that I had was just too slow on the court. They good, but shit, I'm trying to grind myself too. Man, come get it. I really lost the neck on. I really lost the neck on. I just kick your dog. And then spin. These niggas just come up. I just kick your dog.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So it's Philadelphia now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Kicks it to George. Let's go with a three. And Reed pulls it down. Here's Kirilenko. Cunningham on the wing. Over to the wing. Pass to Edwards. Picked by Reed. For three. Edwards can't hit.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's O'Neal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Raleigh. And he buries his first look.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And it's Bird missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Oh, deflected. Here's Kirilenko. The layup misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards.
This nigga got hurt again. Oh my God, bro. This nigga got hurt again.
That'll belong to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Timeout call. Raleigh. Swiped away. Here's Bird.
Oh, wow. Incredible. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Reed. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Pass to O'Neal.
Switch.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Reed with a double. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. No good from outside. Here's Duncan. Driving in. And he jams it home with authority.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Reed. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's George. Philadelphia with another miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Duncan. Shot clock at 5. There's Cunningham with a 3.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender, and he just uses that body so well to contest shots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Duncan. And it's rejected. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raleigh on top. They're up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Raleigh, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Anthony Edwards. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hi, guys. The athletic trainer for Raleigh let me know the status. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury, and it's going to keep him out of the rotation.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. The coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
To the inside. Here's Bowl. Count the basket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Picked by Reed. Here's Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Baylor missing. Raleigh leading by 7. Pass to Reed. Here's Kirilenko. Back to Reed. To the left side wing. A nice shot by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got his first points in this one.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's Baylor. He's scoreless. Pass to Leonard. Bowl with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Intercepted. Here's Reed. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Up top, Embiid. There's the block. In transition. Here's Kirilenko. And here's Cunningham. Here's Duncan. Left side, Green. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. And it's Green missing. Philadelphia trails by 9. And Bowl, here we go. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Here's Duncan. Embiid covers. On the wing, Green. Lets it fly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
And there's the screen. Pass to Duncan. Wide open look. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. 58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Green from the arc. Green able.
Nah, for real. Hey, Draymond Green came in clutch right there. And his size. I had to get that card. I already got a port. They keep giving me too many point guards. I just need a good center and a good wing until I get level 40. I got Yao Ming coming off the bench, Bron coming off the bench, AD coming off the bench, Draymond coming off the bench, and John Wall might put Bonnie in. Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, KP. I heard about KP. I would get KP for sure.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday
Definitely
afternoon.
get that KP.
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
You got the KP right there. Oh, that dang, get 400. Dang. That'll be a good steal, too.
Outside Edwards. And here's Reed. Cunningham on the wing. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I gotta say, mine's up to get. Really want me another card.
Doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Duncan. The shot's good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Back to Reed. They set the screen to the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
About a minute into this first quarter.
Mine's too. I need to give me some more centers, like good centers.
Taking it right to the rim. And
Like somebody that's like 7-1 or 2.
2 points.
Back it goes. And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Kirilenko. 6 to shoot. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on him.
And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Count that one, Reed.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it. Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right there.
Yeah.
Good execution.
Trying to say my team points to some more goals.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Reed. The rebound by Raleigh. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You don't see many big guys run the floor like this, do you? I mean, Porzingis special.
Here's Kirilenko. He buries it from 3. Kirilenko's got 5 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's McGetty. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Kirilenko. With 1 on the clock. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Raleigh on top, leading by just 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Raleigh, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Reeves. Wall with it. Driving inside. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Ball for 3.
Late. They gave him that. They give him that.
Good shot on Draymond Green. Raleigh shooting their first free throw of the contest. They get it back. Here's Yao.
Come on, man. How do you even guard Yao Ming? No wonder he draws so many fouls. This dude is skilled and humongous.
Raleigh shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good on the second one. Raleigh leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Kemp. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Kemp is quite the talent as an interior scorer. Knows where to get it in order to score the ball deep inside.
There's Davis with the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends. You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Outside Reeves. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I hate that animation, bro. They need to take that angle.
Deflected. They recover. Ewing, no good.
Well, that is awesome defense, guys, against the table. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Kemp. It's going to be on LeBron James.
How, bro? He's bumping into me, bro. It's a charge.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there. Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Raleigh shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
In addition to his athleticism, which he's known for, McGetty also has the ability to score in a number of ways.
Here's Wall. There's the drive. And rejected. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Tim Duncan dominating with that throwdown. Way to go, big fella.
Outside for Davis. Oh, through contact. AD.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Wall. It's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. Oh. 46 seconds left in the first half. From downtown.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
Inside. Duncan. The layup off target.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. Gotta work harder on the glass.
Edwards for three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. It's going to be on LeBron James. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Raleigh shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he sinks the second. There's 14 seconds left to the first half of this one. Here's Wall. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Ahead. For the finish.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's Raleigh. Now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Raleigh with possession here. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Down low. Stolen by Davis. Here's James. Basket's good.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
To the right side. Stolen by Davis. And they're on the break. Here's Yao. A rebound by Duncan. Williams in the post. And Wall pulls it down. And here's Wall. He'll bring it up for Raleigh. Trailing by 10. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, what an explosive athlete. I mean, Wall can stop on a dime going full speed. Not many guys can do it like that.
What a finish from Porzingis.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Edwards. A rebound by Raleigh. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Davis down low. Outside Wall. Clock at 6. Down. Good.
Showing some real confidence right there. How about the quick shot and touch from Yao Ming?
Now here's Hill. No points so far. Ewing, no good. Outside for Davis. .157 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 6.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. I mean, he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
Pass to Kemp. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. To the inside. Kemp lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
An explosive leaper. This guy has bounce for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
Cunningham steps on the gas. A nice shot by Kirilenko. Give him 8 points now.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, bud.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Pass to Duncan. Now Hill. 5 on the clock. Here's Duncan. Lets it go from deep. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kemp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Bringing major energy to the floor. Kemp challenges you. A nightmare matchup.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Raleigh. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And once again, off the mark by Raleigh. Here's Duncan. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Raleigh on top. They lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Cunningham. Picked by Reed. Lots of room. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And what a read there from Cunningham. Showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Porzingis sets a screen. No good that time. Here's Kirilenko. Three-pointer, no good. Raleigh leading by 9. Here's Williams. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Raleigh. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Picked by Reed. Cunningham drives in. To the paint. Duncan.
Tell you what, Tim Duncan, such an anchor defensively. I mean, when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his length.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. The steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Raleigh.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable. Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Here's the pick. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham, confident in his range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range. Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
A nice shot by Duncan.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points, and he makes your team a ton better.
Pass to Kirilenko. The three ball. Porzingis grabs the board. Raleigh leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Man, the defender really went after him. Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Raleigh making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Duncan. Here's Maggette. Wall covering. And there's the screen. With the floater. Duncan, no good.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Edwards for 3. Rebound by Raleigh.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today. And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Kept alive.
Timeout, timeout.
Timeout called. Raleigh.
Start it.
They trail by 16. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one near him. And once again, off the mark by Raleigh. Here's Porzingis. Hey! Porzingis slamming it home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away. And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And banks in the layup.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
And here's Raleigh. Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance. 11 seconds left in the game. The deep 3 from Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So it's Raleigh picking up the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.